in their best-of-5 series. Lakers over San Antonio 135-88. Houston downing Sacramento 107-87. Those are the Western Conference scores. Over in the East, Boston over Chicago 123-104, as we showed you, and Atlanta over Detroit 140-122 in a real defensive struggle. USA Today has honored two local athletes. Hanford's Tori Baker and Pasco High's Tanya Lamb were named as honorable mentions to the All-USA High School girls basketball team. Baker averaged more than 20 points a game for the Falcons and leading them to the state single-A title. Lamb chipped in nearly 19 points a game. Both are only juniors. On to baseball. The Seattle Mariners had the night off tonight. They open up a 3-game home series tomorrow night against Oakland. In action today, the Chicago Cubs snapped a 3-game losing streak
by a whopping 47 over the San Antonio Spurs. Right to the action at the Forum, the Lakers build up a 22-point lead at halftime. Magic, the pretty spin move down the lane. Magic dished off 18 assists tonight, including this one on the Laker fast break to Byron Scott. The jump shooting Scott topped LA tonight with 24 points. Magic again at the passing end. This time he'll hit an isolated James Worthy at the baseline. Worthy nails the turnaround jumper. Finally, the nice drive coming up by Byron Scott. Here it comes. Magic with the steal. He'll pass it off to Scott, who will leave Alvin Robertson in the air, and a nice pretty lay-in. They lead the series now 1-0, 135-88 the final. Game 2 of the best-of-5 series, Saturday afternoon at the Forum. In Houston tonight, 6 Rockets in double figures. Houston a 107-87 winner over the Sacramento Kings. Rodney McRae tossed in 18 points. Ralph Sampson is denied once, but Ralph will not be denied again. He finished with 16 points and 13 rebounds. The Rockets were led by Akeem Olajuwon. Akeem 29 points, 15 boards, and 4 blocks. Houston no problem with Sacramento, 107-87 again that final. The team stay in Houston for Game 2 of the series on Saturday night. 2 Eastern Conference playoff series are underway. The Chicago Bulls hung with the Celtics throughout the first half, but Boston's depth too much for Chicago. The Celtics took control in the third quarter and rolled to a 123-104 win. Boston's home winning streak seemed in jeopardy in the first half. Watch this shot by Michael Jordan, 30 of his game-high 49 in the first 2 quarters. The Celtics, though, rallied to lead by 2 at halftime. Larry Bird cans the three-pointer, no problem. Jordan then drives the lane for Chicago. Why his effort will go hard off the glass, but look at the follow by Orlando Woolridge. Dennis Johnson got hot in the third quarter for Boston. DJ hit 7 for 7 for Boston in that period. He hits another baseline jumper and finished the night with 26. Bird topped the Celtics tonight in scoring with 30. Boston win number 32 in a row at home, 123-104 over the Bulls. Game 2 of that best-of-5 matchup stays in Boston and is set for Saturday. The final playoff contest in Atlanta tonight, where the Hawks whipped Detroit 140-122. The Pistons, though, out early by 12 in this one. A furious Atlanta rally, though. Dominic Wilkins, 28 points with lots of help from his friends like Cliff Livingston and little Spud Webb. Spud will get out on the fast break and lead the Atlanta Hawks down court. They'll end up passing off to Livingston for the easy dunk, and it's Atlanta rolling to an 18-point victory. Bill Laimbeer, 26 points to lead Detroit. Isaiah Thomas added 20. Game 2 of that series Saturday in Atlanta. 4 more playoff series begin tomorrow night, including the Portland-Denver Nuggets series, and that will be played at Denver. The Mariners had the night off. They'll open a 6-game homestand tomorrow night in the Kingdome, beginning with the Oakland A's. Tonight, Phil Niekro came back to haunt the New York Yankees. Released by the Yanks prior to the start of the season, Niekro held his old mates to just 3 hits over 7 innings, and Cleveland beats New York 6-4. But Knuckler was working well in the Cleveland air tonight. Watch this. I guess the version of the off-speed Knuckler. And who says the 47-year-old veteran is over the hill? This is no slouch up at the plate. That's Don Mattingly striking out. Niekro lots of support tonight. Brooks Jacoby supplied most of it. Jacoby had a single, a double, and a triple, along with 3 runs batted in as the Yankees lose to Cleveland 6-4. The win tonight, Niekro's 301st for his career. Now let's go through the baseball scores tonight. Minnesota over California 4-1. Detroit 10, Chicago 6, Boston 6, Kansas City 2. Don Baylor a grand slam to win it for Boston. Baltimore and Toronto split a pair. The Orioles the first game, and Toronto gets the nightcap, and it was Texas over Milwaukee 7-5. National League, San Francisco beats the San Diego Padres. Chicago in 13 over Montreal, and St. Louis and New York postponed back at Shea Stadium. Finally, if you're a fan of track and field, you'll want to be in Pasco this Saturday for the 25th Pasco Invite. It's arguably the premier high school meet in the Northwest. The first Pasco invite 25 years ago drew 8 teams. Meet Director John Crawford says the 86th gathering will be bigger and better than ever.
43 teams. We've got 500 male athletes. We've got 460 female athletes. Got state leaders in over half of the events.
On the middle team, who knows? We'll go to brief highlights. About 70 athletes met in the sun in Benton City. First, we'll go to girls 100-meter dash. Danielle Walker and Tricia Olin, both of Burbank, took the starter's gun, and Walker won this one in a time of 17.45. This is Ron Ricard. He won the long jump foul here, but that's about all we have time for in the track meet.
Okay, thanks, Eric. We'll be right back after